Thank you, Program Director, Program Directors present, the Honorable MEC of the Department of Health, my head, she's present today, the board members of the Market Theatre, Head of Departments present, Chief Executive Officer of the Market Theatre in her absentia, representatives of various cultural and creative industries, councils and associations, members of the media, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and the Nyembe family. I greet you on behalf of the Minister of Sport, Arts and Culture, Mr. Gayton McKenzie, and the Deputy Minister of Sport, Arts and Culture, Ms. Peace Mabe. I rise today with deep sadness, yet also with profound sense of honor to join you in paying tribute to a stalwart of our arts, culture, and heritage sector, a legend, Mama Nandi Nyembe, whose colorful career spanned more than 5 decades. It is most fitting that this memorial is held here at the Market Theatre, a space that nurtured her talent, and where her voice once carried the struggles, stories, and dreams of our people. We thank the Market Theatre for opening its doors to us on this solemn yet celebratory occasion. May I take this opportunity on behalf of the Department of Sport, Arts and Culture to convey our heartfelt condolences to the family, friends, and the nation. Mama Nandi's journey began humbly in Soweto in the early 70s. Her first steps in the arts were almost accidental. Sent by her mother to take someone's place, she started working as an usher and later behind the bar here at the Market Theatre. But the stage called her spirit. Soon she was performing, and a spark was lit that grew into one of South Africa's most remarkable artistic legacies. Her talent blossomed across theatre, television, and film. But equally important was her activism, her voice in the fight for professionalization of the arts, her dedication to grassroots training, and her commitment to shaping a sector where future generations could thrive. Her artistry was profound and vast. On stage, we saw her on Sophia Town, Curl Up and Die, Africa My Child, Horn of Sorrow, and The Eagle, a powerful protest theatre works that toured internationally, carrying South African stories to audiences in France, Germany, London, San Francisco, and beyond. We saw her on television on Yizo Yizo, from Yizo Yizo to Zone 14, Soul City, Isibaya, Istunzi, House of Zwide, The River, and Adulting. She became a household name across generations. We saw her in film, on Saturday Night at the Palace, A Reasonable Man, Yesterday, Roots, Cutting Anati, How to Ruin Christmas, and more recently her supporting role in the King Shaka adaptation. Through each medium, she brought characters to life with authenticity and depth that left indelible mark on audiences. The tributes since her passing reveal the breadth of her impact. Ubabu James Ngobo, who is the artistic director at the Johannesburg Theatre, said, and I quote, "Mama Nandi was not just an actor, she was a character actor. She immersed herself in a story and understood what it needed, delivering with authenticity," close quote. Usis Nambi Tampumlwana, one of our leading actresses, recalled, and I quote, "With her, every meeting was a continuation of a conversation. Her heart and soul drove her work, and that transcended everything she said," close quote. From her community in Emdeni, Soweto, Baba Aaron Chabalala remarked, and I quote, "I was proud of her because she put Emdeni on the map. We knew we had a star among us," I close quote. These testimonies affirm her as not only an accomplished performer, but also a symbol of hope, humility, and resilience. Yet Mama Nandi's career was not without challenges. Like many in the creative sector, she confronted precarious working conditions, limited financial security, and systematic barriers. She did not shy away from speaking publicly about these struggles, lending her voice to the broader fight for better protections, sustainable livelihoods, and recognition of artists as workers with rights equal to any other profession. Her activism aligns with ongoing movement in the arts and culture sector, movements that remain unfinished business. Sadly, these issues were not fully resolved in her lifetime. Program Director, as I'm about to conclude, let me say that let Mama Nandi's legacy be more than a memory. Let it be a call to action. Her resilience, inspiration, and contribution must be honored with practical and urgent interventions to improve environment in which our artists live and work. And as a Department of Sport, Arts and Culture, our mandate positions us at the forefront of shaping these initiatives. We have begun inroads through policy advocacy and stakeholder engagement, but the magnitude of work exceeds our current resources. What is required is a multi-stakeholder approach, government, industry bodies, private sectors, and communities mobilizing together to ensure that the conditions of artists and cultural workers reflect the value they bring to our society. Now, this is the most meaningful way we can honor Mama Nandi, by carrying forward her fight for dignity, recognition, and sustainability in the creative sector. Now, in the coming weeks or months, our minister will announce the plans that we have put in place already to ensure that our artists and creatives are taken care of. And I promise you, that is not a promise. And we invite you to join hands in us dealing with these things. With those words, I thank you. Enkosi, Kialibucha, Ngiyabonga, Danke.
Mr. Sibusiso, I think ushi phone ngicabanga ukuthi ama nerves. Kodwa ngiyabona ukuthi useyasaba kuyilanda. Hayi. You know, I know this is not a space where political issues must be addressed, no? But there's something I need to say. Mr. Sibusiso, I urge you to let the minister know that going forward, artists will no longer allow the department to come and celebrate with us. And it is with all due respect. I do not want you to think we are fighting the department, because this is not a fight with the department. It's a fight with a system that has been putting actors down for our whole lives, basically. So I would have loved to hear a speech that speaks on not promises made by the minister on working towards changing our policies or adjusting them. How long must we hear the same speeches? How long must we have the same engagements about the need of policy structures that are going to protect us as actors? It's a lullaby what you said to us right now. And I can assure you where Mama Nandi is. Her heart was not happy. I'm not happy. We are not happy. With that said, I want to urge actors. I want to urge young actors. I want to urge aspiring actors have a plan B. Have a plan B. We have been sold a dream that will never be realized. Yabona sisonke la singacula si strike si shut it down industry city. Okusalayo, there's open auditions. There's nothing that you and I can do until we have regulations and policies that put our needs, our career in the same light as any other industry. Ngiyanicela, ibuhlungu into yokuthi every single time we have to speak about our struggles. We are not a charity case. We must stop looking at ourselves as charity. We must stop treating ourselves as charity. We must find other means to sustain ourselves because there is no political will to work with us. I've been in the industry for 30 years. 30 years later, we're still having the same conversation. That should tell us something. We cannot continue to have these kind of conversations on a day we should be celebrating Mama Nandi's life, celebrating her career.
Life of an artist, bacho xa spices, glorifying drugs as a stage fright cure. You can try this just when you're about to grab your chance of staging. Excitement, you can't think out this industry, or should I say this killer dream, cause you will swear that from the start it was designed to kill artists. Bangakulwela when days are bright, umuthembekile. As a human being on Instagram, too much pressure, unrealistic expectations. Whoever said that he's the perfect is with us, uthembekile. Singiza uthembekile. Remedies within us as ikhwemba sibhebhekile.